Hi, I'm Cuba Gooding Jr., and you're watching the Broadway.com show.
Welcome to the Broadway.com show, your weekly cheat sheet for everything Broadway. Or as we like to think of it, TMZ with jazz hands. Let's get started with the news. What's the buzz, Lindsay?
Playing Oz, the Great and Powerful, James Franco has the #1 movie in the land. So what's next? Broadway. Although plans to make his stage debut in Sweet Bird of Youth a few years back fell apart, Franco now is eyeing the role of George in a new staging of Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men. Given Franco's penchant for multitasking, we assume he's also directing, playing Lenny and his rabbits, and building a new theater called the James Franco Center for the show to premiere in. We cannot wait to see his design for the poster.
Sigh no more. Sci-fi master Joss Whedon's film adaptation of William Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing premiered at South by Southwest this week and already has Hollywood buzzing. Shot over 12 days on his own dime at his Southern California home, the film, which opens June 7th, keeps the play's original story, characters, and dialogue, but moves all the action to present-day Santa Monica. Let's recap real quick. Joss Whedon, Shakespeare, a Joss Whedon Shakespeare movie. Now go watch the trailer over and over and over again.
Whenever we see X Factor runner-up Carly Rose Sonenclar, a single burning question pops into our heads. When will the talented 13-year-old who made a splash in Wonderland come back to Broadway? So we asked her. Carly Rose said she does have the stage in her future, but wants to wait until she's a little older. Fair enough. But we have another question. How much older?
Get excited, Sex and the City fans. After 11 years away from the stage, Sarah Jessica Parker may have found her next theater role. Word is MTC is wooing the popular Parker to star in the Commons of Pensacola, opposite Blythe Danner, her co-star in Sylvia almost 20 years ago. The show will mark the playwriting debut of actress Amanda Peet. We love the sound of this trio. Say it so, SJP.
This week, Broadway welcomed Emmy winner Holland Taylor and a Texas-sized wig back to the boards as she celebrated the official opening night of her new solo play, Anne, at Lincoln Center Theater's Vivian Beaumont Theater. We caught up with Taylor to hear why she was inspired to write and star in a play about the larger-than-life governor, Anne Richards.
I was so inspired by her, and I saw that others had always been, and I wanted to create an echo of that inspiration so people would see the play and feel a little bit of what she made them feel.
Thumbs up and congrats to Broadway playwright David Lindsay Aubert, who collaborated on the screenplay for the hit film Oz, the Great and Powerful. I love this highly theatrical, fantasy-filled prequel to The Wizard of Oz that imagines a different, but just as fascinating backstory than the one in Broadway's Wicked. Put on your 3D glasses, get swept up in the tornado, and take a journey to Oz that would make L. Frank Baum proud. I can't wait for the sequel to this wonderful prequel.
Not everyone thought this Oz was quite so enchanting. I'm giving 2 thumbs way down to this slow-moving, inconsistent film with its painfully bad dialogue, a totally miscast James Franco, and one eye-rolling moment after another. Has The Wizard of Oz ever been so boring? I'll take Elphaba, Glinda, and Fiyero any day over this uninspired snooze fest, which took all the wonder out of The Wonderful Wizard. Here's an idea. Take the yellow brick road far, far away from this movie.
Got milk? We know 2 cuties who do, Taye Diggs and his son Walker, who got his good looks both from his doting dad and Broadway diva mom Idina Menzel. The Diggs boys are in the newest Share Breakfast campaign, which helps hungry kids and promotes nutritious morning meals. But more importantly, just look at those milk-tastic mustaches. Adorable.
Our tweet of the week comes from Adam Kantor, who just started performances in the last 5 years. But it sounds like he's having some trouble adjusting to his new schedule. Adam tweeted, "Just woke up from a nap in my dressing room between shows. Very disoriented. I'm playing Matilda tonight, right?" That's right, Adam. And tomorrow you're going on as shirtless stud Brick in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. Well, it was worth a shot. You can follow Adam on Twitter at AdamJKantor.
Elphaba won't be the only star in green this Sunday because it's St. Patrick's Day. Yes, it's time again for that annual holiday that celebrates dressing like a fool and boozing it up. So, what's Broadway's drink of choice? We decided to ask some of our favorite stars if they could have a drink named after them, what would be in it? Here's what they served up.
Ice cream and cake and milk and malt all mixed up.
It would definitely have champagne and elderflower. It would be so ladylike, so classy, and also very elderly.
Love it. Probably like the ginger sour. Oh, come on. for my salty disposition.
Vodka, probably. Something slightly sweet, not too sweet, relax. And like a cherry.
The Leadville area, it would be vodka and breast milk.
Vodka and breast milk.
Hi, I'm Emilia Clarke in Breakfast at Tiffany's, and you're watching Broadway.com's show.
Has someone been watching my dreams? Because I've literally been dreaming of a musical version of Beaches for the last 25 years. Now it's finally happening, and I can't wait. Sassy Cece Bloom, stuck-up Hillary, watching the sunset on the beach that one last time, perfection. But listen up, Broadway, there are so many more Bette Midler movies to musicalize for the stage, and that's our high five for the week. At number 5 is Ruthless People, the hilarious black comedy about a crazy woman who gets kidnapped only to learn her millionaire husband doesn't want her back. Hey, David Yazbek, this one's right up your alley. The number 4 slot goes to the culty Halloween comedy Hocus Pocus. We've been dreaming up this musical for years here at Broadway.com. We even cast Patti LuPone in the Midler role of witchy Winnie Sanderson. Remember Big Business with Lily Tomlin and Bette as 2 sets of identical twins? We sure do, and it's coming in at number 3. We think it could be the next big musical comedy that have them rolling in the aisles. At number 2 is For the Boys, the dramatic musical movie that followed 40+ years in the life of fictional showbiz icon Dixie Leonard. This one could be a real tearjerker and a tour de force for the right star. And coming in at number 1 is The Rose. This boozy, druggy story of a 70s female rock star has it all, including one of the best ballads written ever. Here's hoping Beaches is a big hit, so our dreamy high five can become a Broadway reality.
All right, now it's time for the Broadway SmackDown. Last week we wondered which American Horror Story badass you were most scared of, Kathy Bates or Jessica Lange. Well, the votes are in, and with 60% of your vote, Kathy Bates reigns supreme as the Scream Queen. This week, we pit 2 of your favorite OBCs against each other. When Spring Awakening vet Skylar Astin dropped by Show People, he said he was hoping to reunite with his original co-stars for the show's 10th anniversary. Coincidentally, Wicked star Kristen Chenoweth also told us that she was up for a Wicked concert with the cast of that blockbuster musical on the show's 10th birthday in October. Which brings us to this week's big question. Which original Broadway cast would you be more excited to see reunite in concert? Spring Awakening or Wicked? Let us know by tweeting at Broadway.com with the hashtag BWaySmackDown. Tune in next week to find out the winner.
Our star of the week is Tony nominee Valerie Harper, who revealed this week that she bowed out of the national tour of Looped earlier this year after being diagnosed with a rare form of brain cancer. This fabulous funny lady began her career more than 50 years ago as a Broadway dancer, and she's facing her terminal illness with grace and gratitude. Cheers to you, Valerie, and all our best to you and your family.
Thanks for checking out this week's episode of the Broadway.com show. We'll leave you with Pippin star Matthew James Thomas in rehearsal as he takes the old classic Corner of the Sky to awesome new heights. See you next week.